Hello and welcome to the first episode of Anthony Cooks. I'm here in my kitchen where I'll be cooking today. On the menu for this morning, it's noon but I'm still in my pajamas. For this morning is the eggsadilla. It's a dish I created to please people around the world, bring happiness to, your kitchen every morning. It's delicious and I can't wait to share it with you. So, some things you're going to need to make this eggsadilla. Got some butter. This is to lubricate the pan to cook the egg in. So that's something we're going to need. Also, tortillas. These happen to be flour tortillas from Mission. They're very delicious. So those are here. They're frozen actually. That's why they're so hard. So I'm going to need to figure out how to deal with that. We also are going to need some cheese, of course. I have this Havarti. It's divine. There's only one slice of it left, so I'm going to substitute with some cheese sticks. These are a delicious snack as well. If you get hungry along the way, it's always good to have a few of these out. I approve of that. And then we're also going to need some eggs. Depending on how good you are at cracking eggs, you might need a few more. I have 18, so that should be good. And then an optional component here would be Cholula. It's very delicious hot sauce. I'm running low. I don't know if this is going to cut it for today, but we'll find out. This is my go-to sauce. You can substitute with whatever you feel is right. But yeah, without further ado, let's get cooking, shall we? Okay, did you miss me? I hope so. Welcome back. Here we are at the stove where all the magic happens. These are our pots. And one of them isn't really in focus, but it's okay. The magic really happens here. What we're going to do, first of all, you're going to want 2 pots. One of them should be sized appropriately for your tortilla, and the other should be about the size of my hand, which might not be the same as the size of your hand. In this one, we're going to turn it on. Bang. And we're going to put some butter up in there. You're also going to need some utensils for this cooking extravaganza. A knife is good. Oh my God, look at that. A clean knife is necessary to cut the butter with that you will then put in the pan. And I like to use way more butter than you would ever dream of, because you can't go wrong with butter. So you're going to let that melt up there in the pan. I'm going to get these frozen tortillas a little heated up here by putting them on an open flame for just a moment. Try not to burn the shit out of your hands because you need those for the rest of this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's hot. All right. Tortilla number 2. You're going to need 2 tortillas, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. All right. These are now very flaccid, as you can see. That's perfect for what we're trying to do here. Now, this is where it gets tricky, because we've got 2 things going on right now. You put your tortilla in the pan, you grab your cheese while this butter is heating up. You want to keep it on simmer, because you don't want to burn the butter here. We're going to open up our cheese. This is the Havarti. It's beautiful cheese. I don't think we're going to have enough cheese here, but that's all right. We need some more butter for the second pan. This will be your tortilla pan, or the quesadilla aspect of this cooking thing. Put that in there. Get your cheese down. As I said before, I'm out of Havarti, so I'm going to take this cheese stick and open it. If you've ever opened one of these before, it's one of the hardest things that you can do. You have to peel it open. Very complicated. And then because, we want it to melt, we're going to string it and put it out here. Here we go. There it is. Wondrous. This is beautiful. I like this. I've never done this before with the cheese stick. I'm liking it so far. Okay, so we got this in the pan here, and we're about ready to start with the eggs. So I'm going to turn this up from simmer here, and I'm going to grab the eggs and bring them over toward this area. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm opening up these eggs here. Let's make sure they're in the shot. Oh, hell yeah, they are. Gonna get our heat going, and I like to wait until the butter's a little bubbly. And it's always good to keep your pan extra buttered, so I'm gonna put some more butter in the pan. Almost like a deep fry of the egg in butter. It's really what we're going for here. As you can see also in this pan, our cheese is beginning to become a liquid, which is what's necessary for quesadilla making. That's wonderful. Alright, pan is heating up. Let's do this thing. I'm pretty good at cracking eggs. Take pride in that, but you may not be, so you might not get it in your first go. As you can see, the pan wasn't nearly hot enough because the eggs are not cooking very nicely, so we're going to turn it up a little bit. And now we wait. This is a perfect time to slap some tunes, listen to some music, you know, enjoy the morning or the mid-afternoon. It's 12:20 local time here. Alright, you hear that? You hear that bubbling? That is a good thing. That bubbling means that cooking is happening with the eggs. Okay. Very nice. I'm going to check on our quesadilla. Oh yeah, we got some adhesion, which means that the cheese is cooking. So that, I mean melting or whatever. I'm going to give her a little flipperoo. Oh, look at that browning. Oh, it's gorgeous. Wonderful browning. Let's put these eggs away. We needed 2 eggs, by the way. 18 was a bit more than necessary. Now that we've got a bit of a whiteness going on, I like to season our eggs with some salt and some pepper. That way they're delicious. That's very important, delicious eggs in the eggsadilla process. Right about now would be a good time to grab a plate, set it aside, so you're ready to transfer the eggs to the quesadilla, which is a very delicate process. It can be very difficult sometimes and leaves you with scarring on your hands and burns if you don't do it properly. Perfection. Oh yeah, we're melting. We're melting nicely here. Alright, I'm going to get a little closer in here so you can really see what's going on. We got eggs, we got dilla, we got everything we need for a delicious eggsadilla breakfast. It's all happening now, people. And it could all be happening in the comfort of your own home, if you heed my advice here. This is a sensitive process. Also, if you're planning on taking my idea and selling it, I would advise you not to do that out of the kindness of your heart, because I do plan on one day capitalizing on this invention of mine. So if you could not do that, that would be swell. Let's get a little closer, because you know, get a nice little shot of these eggs here. Oh, they're bubbling. They're bubbling, they're crackling. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Wow, that's the fire down there and the eggs cooking there. Got the dia here burning a little bit. I see some smoke. That's quite alright. Oh yeah, wonderful. more of a photographer, not much of a videographer, so excuse the filming here. It's not ideal. Alright, I think it's about time we engage in the transfer process. Very excited for that. Eggs are almost done, so I'm going to grab this Dia. She's on the plate. We're going to sensitively open her up. Turn off the heat there, because the eggs are pretty much cooked at this point. And this is the moment of truth. The pan is burning. Great. This is the very difficult process in which we transfer the egg to the quesadilla. If you have a hot pan, grab a hot pad. This pan is pretty hot. We're going to grab it. Uh-oh, she's stuck. Because I put so much butter on there, she should be nice and lubricated. And now, watch this. It's amazing. My favorite part of the process. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Beautifully done. I missed a little bit, so we're going to have to pick that bad boy up, move her over. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Okay. All right. That'll do. Beautiful, as you can see. Now we're going to take our Cholula, or your hot sauce of choice, of course, and give her a little, Close it up, and there you have it. It's time to enjoy the beautiful eggsadilla that you have just made in the comfort of your home with instruction from your friend Anthony in his home. It's Anthony Cooks. Now is the point in the video where we consume what we created. I like to pair this with a little bit of orange juice. I think the tannins in the orange juice really bring out the cheese, the egg, and the Cholula. Now, don't ever try to pick this up and eat it. It's a knife and fork operation all the way. Because if you try to pick this sucker up, if you played your cards right, and you've got a perfectly cooked egg in there, like that, you're going to spill it all over your pants. And nobody wants that. Oh yeah. Look at that. Well, there you have it. A delicious snack, lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever you want with it, really, was made in like 10 minutes. And it brought happiness to you, I hope, if you made it. I hope that this video brought you happiness. It certainly brought me happiness. And I really do hope that you will try to make this thing, because if you do, you're not going to regret it. Thanks for watching. Anthony cooks in his house with his hands and his ingredients. Goodbye.
Cause lately I've been losing all my patience. Lately every single girl I'm fucking with is fucking basic. Rather get wasted. That's why when you see me in the studio, I'm usually keeping bottles of chasing. Yeah, and loud packs on the table just to chase it. I'm dream chasing like